when you watch it on video, you might get pissed off because you're practicing all these slow motion field drills and they just don't happen. I can't just say, okay, this guy taught me a really good drill one time and it was just throw my hands down toward the club and it would release and everything was grand. First thing I need you guys to do is like this video, subscribe to the channel, post a comment, and if you have any suggestions on what you'd like to see, definitely post them in the comments below. Anything that you are struggling with, I want to help. What's going on, guys? My name is Justin. I'm a golf performance coach. Today I'm going to teach you guys something that I see or have seen in a lot of my lessons, a lot of the time at the range when I'm walking around, just kind of observing. It's, believe it or not, that's where I get a lot of my inspiration for videos from, is just seeing what people clearly are struggling with at the range. This is definitely a big one, and it's lag or scooping or casting. Something that looks like this at the range, where people are constantly checking this lag part, where you have still considerable amount of power left in a cocked wrist. And then when I watch them swing, it all goes away. We're going to learn how to address that for real instead of just trying to feel something in a fake swing and then not apply it. Let's just define what casting and scooping and loss of lag actually is. So one, you could have wrist issues. A lot of pros actually have wrist issues, wrist injuries at some point. Want to make sure that those 360 joints are well lubricated before you play. Make sure they're warmed up correctly. They do a lot of twisting, hold a lot of power, transfer a lot of power. Now, what we're looking at for lag is going to be this moment before impact. We want to maintain some sort of angle from golf shaft to wrist up the arm there. Transfer that through the golf swing, release after impact. So that's lag. Casting is more at the top of the backswing. Kind of a lot of over the toppers do it. They just kind of release the club as if you're casting a fishing pole, and they lose that lag very, very early. So a caster will lose their power almost instantly after the top of the backswing, whereas somebody who scoops pretty much has it and just releases it just a pinch too early, and a lot of that power is lost in that move. So I'm going to teach you 2 drills that will help with maintaining that lag. Definitely will stop you from casting. Hopefully that helps transfer. You maybe feel it a little bit better for the next time that you're at the range. First way I'm going to show you how to do that can be done with a golf club or a alignment rod. Alignment rod is preferable because it's longer. I'm going to show you both ways just to show you how to do it, but the alignment rod being longer, you may have seen this drill before, and what it's going to do is just show you an over exaggerated club lean basically. So if my club had more shaft to it, normally I'd have it probably a little bit left of my belt buckle, maybe about 2 inches. But if it were parallel with this alignment rod, it'd be much further up in an excessive lean. But that's really what I want to feel, because what I'm going to do is after I take that back, I really want to maintain this lag and let my upper body and lower body rotate so that I'm over exaggerating that this alignment rod does not hit me. Because if you're losing lag and you're scooping at impact, those wrists are coming through just like this. And the back end of the alignment rod is 100% going to hit you. So if you wanted to practice full swings, they would look like that. Remember that pivot and post exercise, very similar. Let the lower body transfer the weight. Now with a golf club, it's going to look like this. I would definitely advise using a golf club for it. You just want to choke down about halfway down there so that it could hit you on the way back, but it'll also simulate the club head getting low. Because as you can see, sometimes when I had the alignment stick up out here, I would kind of have a natural ability or natural want to take it into more of a baseball swing. So that's not ideal either. So if we grab the golf club about just under the grip, really, I want to simulate that ball's right there. Get to the top of my backswing. Now again, I can't cast obviously, so I'm going to maintain that lag all the way down, clear my hips, rotate, rotate, rotate. I can start to think about flipping about little after my front foot. That's when I can start to think about it, because I'm not, at that point the ball's already gone. My lag has maintained through the whole time. It really helps. It really helps to put a golf ball down that you don't intend to hit. Okay, even if I was simulating a drill where I wanted to like sweep the ground or something like that, I still would want a ball maybe 3 or 4 inches outside of my hitting zone, so I'm not going to hit it, but it helps my brain focus on where I want to hit it. Top, hold the lag, hold the lag. Good, now I can rotate. Your body creating the rotation will help the ball get more power off of impact. It'll help compression. The ball sounds a little bit different when you maintain the lag through and your body rotates through instead of your arms flipping over to hit that shot. Let's hit one and see what it looks like. Remember, I'm focused on rotating with the lag. Perfect. That's a great drill for the people who kind of scoop at impact and don't get the rest of their body to rotate through. They lose lag down at the bottom where impact occurs. For the casters who may not feel that at the top of their backswing, we're going to cut it into two parts essentially. So someone who casts is someone who loses that lag almost instantly. Again, a lot of the choppy players, the upper body dominant players. This drill will also help those who need a visual for if they scoop as well. So what we're going to do is take this alignment rod and I'm going to imagine that it's hip height, and I can actually. So here is my alignment rod sitting waist height. What TPI teaches, that title is performance. What they teach for when it comes to casting is imagine that I'm hip high in water and I need my hands to hit the water, to splash the water before my club does. It seems like a very simple concept, but when you're full speed in a swing, trust me, your body just decides to compensate and take over for a lot of things that you don't feel. And when you watch it on video, you might get pissed off because it's just not what it feels like. And you're practicing all these slow motion field drills until you go full speed and they just don't happen. Now, a good way to feel it from a fitness perspective is I'm going to push. I'm kind of pushing the bottom of my wrist into the grip, into the club, just like that. So from here, I'm kind of pushing the bottom of my wrist down toward the ground. Now, as I rotate, that's going to give you a perfect lag. It's going to maintain as much lag as humanly possible. Top of the backswing. As I rotate, I'm pushing into the bottom of the club. I don't think I'll be able to hit a ball with this lined up right there, but for visual sake, I can keep it right on the ground. Here's my swing where I'm going to rotate and push my hand to the bottom of the club. Really gives me an accurate feel of what lag is supposed to feel like. It's very important to combine that with my body rotating. I can't just say, okay, this guy taught me a really good drill one time and it was just throw my hands down toward the club and it would release and everything was grand. That's not going to happen. You have to pivot and post, get to that other side while that's happening as well. It's a very fair swing thought, but you got to combine it with rotation. That felt really good. That felt really good. Let's hit one more. So if you cast or if you scoop, those are two really good drills, feels to simulate what it actually should feel like. It's going to take time. Your body is going to compensate against that movement. For those last two, I just had really good compression on the golf ball. They didn't go exactly where I'd want them to, but that's fine. I'm not focused on where it's going. I'm focusing on contact. That'll tell me that there's some progress in impact being made, and that's ultimately more important at the start, and then we can worry about direction later. So next thing I need you guys to do, head over to reborngolf.com. There is a whole exercise library of videos. Go download the Golf Fitness Roadmap. Plenty of information in there on nutrition, basic exercises, pre-round warm-ups, everything that you need to get started for the off season. When you're not able to swing the club, Golf Fitness is the way to go to start building that golf body that's going to help you get better in the springtime.